This is our BMW E46 that we have been trying to restore from crash damage and turning into the drift car. These are parts from Born to Drift to actually turn it into a drift car, all the things that you need. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna unpack all the bits, have a look, see what's there, and try to install them and see if we're capable of doing it one step closer to actually taking it drifting. It's been a while since I've ordered them, and thanks to Born to Drift for actually sponsoring this build, we have added a nice discount code for them in the description. So if you want to go check them out, if you've got a drift car build coming up, use the little discount code there and get a little cheeky discount for yourself. So let's have a look, see what that is. This is the brace for the back. This is gonna be like a strengthening brace. Is it K-brace or something like that? So yeah, that's for the back. Inside the actual boot, I think it bolts in between the two shockers there. We'll see if we can get that installed, but I think we've also got coilovers to install, so we might do that when it comes to installing the coilovers, because we'll have to take the rear shockers out anyways, so it would probably make sense to do it then, because we'll need to attach the coilovers to the ends there. Some big bad boy bash bars with jacking points. So every time that we've got to change the tires, you don't have to jack one side up and the other side up. We can literally jack it up from the front, from one point, and from the back as well. Oh, nice little detail on there as well. Nice little Born to Drift logo welded into the frame. So this is this is not really needed for drifting, but since we don't know how to drift, this will protect the car if we crash somewhere or bump into something. At least it's not gonna damage anything, and we'll have more protection. So this will go onto there like so, and it should fit with the original bumper as well. Another bash bar, but this one's for the back, also with a jacking point. Mainly it will be the back that needs jacked up, so obviously you can change the back tires and that. But I thought if we're getting the front, the jacking point, we might as well get the back with the jacking point, so we've got both, and if we ever need to jack the front up, we've got a nice little area to do it from. And that's the back one. Obviously a lot skinnier, so you're probably not gonna have that much impact on the back, and there's nothing really important on the back compared to the front. Obviously you've got engine and everything there, so there's a little bit more protection on there. In the back, that's where you put your jack to jack it up. This bolts to your chassis, and that. So we'll have to take the back bumper off as well. Obviously the front bumper is hanging off anyways. This is not from Born to Drift, this is Amazon special, but it's to do with completing that. It's the little attachments for the bumpers, so we'll screw them onto the wings and to the bumpers with like little rubber rings, so we can like quick release for the bumpers, so we can take them off if we're taking for any like practice in that. We can take the bumpers off so we don't get a chance to like damaging them or anything like that. So we'll have the bash bars on, and we'll take the bumpers off most likely, but we'll see how that goes. And then we've got another box here. That's from Born to Drift. These are plates, universal plates to mount something else that's in this box. And that's a short shifter. So we'll change our original shifter to this proper heavy duty. We've got some adjustable arms for the back as well, so we can adjust the, was it camber? Or was it thing, or trailing or camber arms. I can't remember which ones they were. So have a look, we'll get them fitted. We'll have to do a lot of work on the back anyways. Like we'll need to get the dip out and fit the coilovers and things like that. Big massive shout out to Born to Drift. Thanks for supporting us. And yeah, if you're watching and you're looking for any drift parts, visit their website. They've got loads of stuff on there, and it is proper heavy duty as well. What we've got here, the quick release for the bumpers. Oop. And they're like rubber rings, bolt-on attachments. So one bit's gonna go on there, the other bit's gonna go on there, and then the rubber ring is just gonna hold it in place. So I don't know how stretchy these are. Should have put these further apart, because this rubber you would want to maybe, so it's like pulling stronger, where now it's barely holding it. Now I think that's better. Right, let's have a look, see if we can get this bush bar fitted on the front. I'm not quite sure how it fits. I think this tower thing needs to be unbolted. Scrap. I think there's 3 bolts that's holding this in place. Oh, this is also riveted on, but then even that, already got 3 massive bolts on there. Why do you need rivets? To get this fitted on. Looks like all of this is getting in the way. That looks pretty good. We're still missing a trim for under the headlight, so I'll probably order that now. So the front end's complete. We've still got to wrap this, but we need to sand all of these rough marks down just so it looks a little bit nicer. Not that we are paid like chasing perfection or anything like that. Just it'll probably look nicer if we do sand it down. But yeah, I'm happy how that sits. It can't really go anywhere because it's hooked on the Born to Drift bash bar there on the bottom in this section there, and the sides are held up by these rubbers, so it cannot really go anywhere. Yes, it's not fully like steady, but it cannot go anywhere. Next up, I think we'll fit these bonnet latches on. As you would have seen in one of the previous videos that we got locked out, it doesn't open it anymore, and we had to chop the bits out so the bonnet doesn't lock anymore, so it doesn't go flying. We'll fit these external bonnet latches on there. Not quite sure how they fit, but I'll get them fitted somehow. I think this is roughly where we're going to put the latches. Like a nice spot to drill through there. We'll probably go, let's say, 10 centimeters from this. So probably say something like that. One side on, looks alright. I have made a little bit of mess of it because it's on the crease. It's lifted up and it's kind of on an angle and there's like a little gap on there. I should have maybe moved it along here somewhere so it sits nice and flush, but I'm not too bothered. We might just fill these gaps with a little bit of tiger seal or something just so it looks a bit tidier. Obviously I've got to do the same on the other side there. Hopefully I can get it somewhere around same area and that'll be that done. I think after we've stripped all of this off, the rear bumper is going to be a lot lighter. There'll be not a lot of structure to it, but I'm not really bothered about that. I think after we take this one out, this middle section just pop out, maybe? Yep, it is quite heavy as well, so that'll be a lot less weight. Now, I think we're just gonna get the Dremel, melt all these little bits off. All good. Only thing I don't know if the rear diffuser is gonna be going back on. I think we might even take it off. If we trim all of this off, could probably just leave the back end kind of exposed without diffuser being there. That's the latch in, so we'll mark it on the bonnet again and start. And that's the bonnet latches also installed, so I think that's a nice end for the video. Tune back for other parts and see you in the next one.